We're back now at 8:20 this morning on Today's Health, a new technology that's opened doors for a very special young man. We're going to talk to him in a moment. But first, NBC's chief medical editor, Dr. Nancy Snyderman, has his amazing story. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Matt. It's an amazing story for a very amazing young man, Michael Waldron. He's one of just 10 people in the country to get a new type of bionic hand, a great advancement in the field of prosthetics.
When I was younger, making friends was a little bit tough, just because, you know, some kids would see the hand before they would see my personality. That was pretty much one of the hardest parts of growing up. Just having to always kind of try to teach people to look past that.
Today is a day 18-year-old Michael Waldron never thought he would see. He was born with a congenital malformation that robbed him of 4 fingers on his right hand.
He doesn't deserve that. He's such a good boy. You always want, you know, your kid to be popular or be normal or whatever. It's hard when he comes home and says, you know, somebody called him stubby or piggly wigglies, and there's nothing you can do. That's the hardest part. He has to learn to deal with that on his own.
And that's exactly what he's done. From playing in the orchestra to starting for his high school lacrosse team, Michael has taken his birth defect and learned how to adapt.
I used a lot of rubber bands, duct tape, I think a coat hanger too. If somebody tells me I can't do something, it just makes me work twice as hard, try to figure out how to work past that.
But today, low-tech meets high-tech. He's getting a bionic hand. And for the first time, technology will help with a partial hand amputation and allow each finger to move independently.
This is the first device that is externally powered, meaning it has power from a battery. If we give an input signal to one of these electrodes, that information is being sent down through the silicone into the processor and then to the fingers, allowing them to move.
Little things that many of us take for granted, Michael is learning how to do for the first time.
Wow. Excellent.
And 2 weeks after getting his hand, another milestone. Michael graduated from high school.
Graduation is huge. You know, the exchange of the new lives.
Michael Lee Waldron.
And grasping the new life with the new prosthetic. I mean, how amazing is that? You know, that's the whole package right there.
Michael Waldron is here with his mom, Fran Wingate. Good morning to both of you. Hey, Michael, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. So how long have you had this now?
I've had it for a little bit over a month or so.
How's it feel?
It's definitely, it takes a lot of getting used to.
Yeah,
but I picked it up pretty quick.
The learning curve is pretty quick on it?
Yeah, definitely.
You had become expert at learning how to do things with one hand, or adapt to the hand you had, your right hand, and now you're learning to do things as a two-handed person.
Yes, I'm pretty much working backwards. So it's different from the norm.
We're going to put you to the test. This isn't a quiz. There is no passing and failing here. But just let's talk about how you use it, how adept you are, and how small an object you can actually pick up with it. Can you show me some things?
Well, one of the things that they put into the programming is that if I hold an open signal, I can actually go into a pinch to where I can pick up smaller things, like this block. Oh, if I can get a hold of it, you know, this block.
Right. And the way you're doing that, you can show me with this arm here by flexing these muscles right in here.
Yeah, when I said the open signal, it's pretty much just as if you were to open your fingers, how this muscle here would open, then that electric pulse is picked up by a sensor right here, and then if I go to close, there's another sensor on this side.
Interesting. You were born right-handed.
Yes.
Right? So you were born with trying to use the hand that was least able to help you.
Yes.
And now I understand you're going back to trying some things right-handed.
Yes. Whenever you're born with a condition like this, you have to go through therapy, and that's how they realized that I was supposed to be right-handed. So I pretty much had to work around that and learn how to write and do pretty much everything with my left hand.
With your left hand, can you pick up the box of tissues? Because your mom's a crier, okay? And this is very emotional for you, Fran, isn't it?
It is very emotional. This is what, you know, I've dreamt of for the last 18 years. You know, finally there was something out there that could help him. make life a little bit easier.
And yet you really decided that he would have to face these challenges in many ways on his own. You didn't sit there and go out and fight his battles and teach him how to do things or do things for him. You thought it was important he figured this out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've always given him the opportunity to try anything and everything he's wanted to do. And that's how he figured it out on his own.
And apparently, Michael, from what I've read about your mom and what she said in the piece, you're someone who's always maintained a pretty incredible attitude through all of this, and so we have every confidence, Nancy, that this is going to be a life changer for him.
Absolutely.
And he was a good candidate for this.
Fabulous candidate and young, and that helps with the adaptation.
Michael, congrats. It's nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. Fran, more tissues on the way. There you go, Nancy. Thank you.